Hi everyone. So we're here in Moldova and we've been following the events that have been unfolding in Ukraine. And recently we received word that you all had evacuated the country a couple weeks ago. For this, we're terribly sorry. We knew many of you personally, but more importantly, you're all part of our Peace Corps family.
So this is something that we've put together from Peace Corps Moldova to Peace Corps Ukraine to let you know that you're in our thoughts and you have our support.
Hi, my name's Molly, and the most important thing during my service so far have been my students and my partner teachers at school. And I know that leaving them without being able to say goodbye or give any explanation would be really hard. My mom is a Ukraine Peace Corps volunteer, and I know that it's been a really difficult situation for all of you guys. And I also know that you've made an amazing impact, even though your time was cut short, that the Ukrainians appreciate your support, even from afar, so much, and still have so much love for all of you. So I wish you all the best in what will come, and definitely the best for Ukraine.
Hi, Peace Corps volunteers from Ukraine. My name is Patrick Miller. I'm a Peace Corps volunteer in the Republic of Moldova. I want to wish you, all the best. I've heard about the evacuation from Ukraine, and I'm really sorry to hear that your service was cut short. I know I would feel equally disappointed if that happened to me.
I'm an RPCV from Kazakhstan, and I know what it's like to have that pulled out from under me, and to be sent home wondering about those friendships and relationships, and about what's next for you.
Здравствуйте, my name's Kate. I live not too far from the Ukrainian border in northern Moldova, and something I really love about my service is being strange, not doing things the normal way here, like wearing funny hats and bright colors instead of the normal attire you see in Moldova. And I also like, obviously, my friends and my newly made family here. If I had to leave right away like you guys, I would feel really bad that I couldn't keep my promises to certain friends. I couldn't promise to bake cookies or play soccer one last time with some kids. That'd be really crappy.
Hi, this is Alice. I'm a Peace Corps volunteer here in Moldova, and for me, what I love most about my service is the friends that I've been able to make outside of work. I know how hard it would be to leave them without the chance to say goodbye in the case of an evacuation, and I just want to say to you that I hope you've been able to stay in touch with those people that you've grown close to in Ukraine. Best of luck.
Hi, my name is Yvette. One of the aspects of Peace Corps that I love the most is getting to be an ambassador for peace and friendship in the world. It would be terribly hard to have that mission overshadowed by the specter of conflicts and acrimony.
Hi, my name is Noroc, and I'm a volunteer here in Moldova. And I just want to say the thing that means the most to me about my service here is the incredible friendships that I've made with Moldovans. And it already makes me sad with COS coming up, the thought of having to leave them. So if I had to leave them all of a sudden with no warning, I know it would kill me.
Hey guys, my name is Matt Rudder. I'm a Peace Corps volunteer in Moldova. The thing that I love the most about my service is after a long work week or a long day at the office, being able to close up our place with my partner or the people that I work with and walk on a long muddy road home talking about the progress that we've made that week and what is going to come of our projects that we're working on together, the change that is possible for our society, our economy, and the families in our region.
One of the things that I love about Peace Corps service is you just never know how a day is going to end up. There's no such thing as a 9-to-5 job with the same tasks, because you never know if you're going to be helping someone at school, hanging something up in a garden to plant something for the upcoming season, or going to the nearest town with a member of your community.
The most meaningful part of my service has been friendships I've formed with local partners and with other PCVs.
The best part of my service is definitely my work. I feel like my partner and I have a real chance to make a difference here.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Repshis, and I'm currently serving as a Peace Corps volunteer in Kalshin of the Republic of Moldova.
My name is Anna, I'm 18 and I'm also from Kalshin.
Yep.
Hi, my name is Anastasia, I am 15, I am from Kalshin.
So, how do you think the people in, like, the youth in Ukraine feel with their...
How I think they're feeling so sad or mad because I'm so sorry for you because you had to be evacuated from Ukraine, but I think they are feeling so sad because it was just evacuated, just taking evacuate to US, and it's so bad because you left here there in Ukraine, you're part of your heart, your family, your friends, and I think it's hurtful.
Hey Peace Corps Ukraine, one of the things I love most about my service is my fellow PCVs, and I have cried at thought of leaving them behind or having if we were to be evacuated like you guys. So I hope everything's going well and know that you do still have your Peace Corps family with you, and we are here to help if you need anything.
I love most about my service the people I have met. Both the locals in my village and the volunteers I've had the opportunity to share my experience here in Moldova and my Peace Corps service with. I can't imagine having to give up these relationships I have formed right now, and I think it would probably break my heart if I had to give these things up at a short notice.
I made wonderful connections with the people in my village, and I don't think I could imagine giving it up and saying goodbye to them in a day without having time to prepare and just losing it all. Peace Corps has become my every thought, my every day, everything, and just have it over one day would be incredibly tough.
If I had to leave the partners and the people that I worked with right away without being able to really prepare for that, it would be very difficult for me to not be there for the completion of the projects or the initiatives that we've been working on. And even though I know they can do it without me, it would be hard for me to not be able to celebrate with them and not be there in solidarity once we get to finally see the results of the work that we've put so much time and effort into.
Every time I see a youth from Ukraine speaking English on the news, I have to wonder if it wasn't a Peace Corps volunteer who taught them that. The work you did there was awesome.
For that reason, we hope you know that Peace Corps, we're a family, and in any way we can possibly help, we would and we will. Please feel free to ask. For now, just know that we're thinking of you, we're with you, and we hope that peace comes to you, your families, both in America and Ukraine. Be safe. Peace and love.
Okay, well, again, our heart is with you, all the volunteers, and best of luck.
Yeah, just don't forget that there's a bigger world out there, and if you feel bad that you can't volunteer anymore, it's not the end, and there's more countries out there that could use your help. So thank you for your service, and keep on keeping on. Bye.
Whatever you decide to do, in the short term and the long run, whether it's working in the United States or across the world, I wish you the best of luck. You have a friend in me, and I wish you well and everyone else in Ukraine very, very well in this time. So best of luck and take care.
So I just want to say we support you, our thoughts and prayers are with you, and we support Ukraine in this time. Thank you.
I can't imagine what you all are going through, but remember, if you were in Ukraine for close to 2 years or only a few months, your service is still an inspiration and something meaningful and so profound to the people of Ukraine, your friends and family back home, and to all of Peace Corps. Keep your heads high. You have all done great work, and you will continue to do great work, whether that is in Ukraine or elsewhere.
To the Peace Corps Ukraine community, I want you to know that the thoughts and the prayers of the Peace Corps family are with you all, and even though it's hard for you to be away from your family and your friends back in Ukraine, the Peace Corps family, whether current PCVs or our PCVs, are here to support you in whatever way possible. So, udachi I do w związku.
When I was evac, my friend told me, "Все будет хорошо." As hard as it was to hear, it helped to hear it. So today, I'd like to say to you all, "Все будет хорошо."